the tiniest icebreaker in Greenland, working our way through sea ice.
We are in charge of the Danish monitoring program for the Greenland ice sheet. The Greenland ice sheet contributes more than any other ice mass on Earth to global sea level rise. And to make sure that we understand how that works, we need to have stations monitoring the melt on the ice sheet itself. Intaros is a project that's aiming at creating synergy between the different observation systems that we have in the Arctic. So it turns out that the instruments that we put up 10 years ago are no longer sufficient to capture the change. We can measure the height of the snow, but that doesn't tell us how much precipitation actually falls. We don't have the information of the density of the snow. So to get that, we need to put up a new instrument. And this is where the snow fox comes in. The snow fox instrument will help us look at the surface mass balance of the ice sheet and hence also how much runs off in the ocean. And we don't have any data transmitted from this new instrument. We have to get it.
So here we are, and we're traveling to the ice sheet close to Intaros in southeast Greenland. This is late April, and usually in late April it's all sea ice here. But now it's all open water.
Getting to Intaros and realizing that the sea ice is gone, it's raining, only highlights how important it was to get the Intaros project into this and fixing the problems we had with not having sufficient instruments on the stations.
This is the hard part of the work.
The key to understanding the mass balance of the ice sheet is to find out how much is melting and how much is being added as snow. And if we don't have those two numbers, we don't have the right number. And then we don't understand how that might change in the future.
Finally getting there.
The top. So getting there, what is really interesting is first, can we even find the logger box which has the data from the instrument? The instrument itself is below the snow and we don't need to get to that, but we do need to get to the data. This is experimental data, so we don't get this out. We have no idea whether it worked and what we have to do better. So we're very, very happy when we managed to just locate the logger box beneath the snow. So we know when we get there in the Arctic, just so many things can go wrong. So opening that box and seeing that things actually work is just, you know, a great boost. It's just a great feeling to get there and things work.
This is it.
So with the SnowFox instrument, we now measure the precipitation directly. This is the first time. So this brings us to a much more complete picture of the processes that make up the Greenland ice sheet mass balance. And this is the only way to look into the future and say what might happen.